Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
A good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Boston Celtics. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Monday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Sam Hauser. And it's Queta in at the 5 down low. And for New York, Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs. Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. To the paint. Here's Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. Coach showed nothing but respect for Derek White. He told me White is the ultimate glue guy. He's not worried about his stats. Instead, he fills in the gaps and does whatever is necessary to help his team win. He is truly an unselfish player. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. And here's Brunson. Hart with a screen on Pritchard. Pass to Hart. The rebound by Queta.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. 6 on the shot clock. Brown the pass to Hauser. Connects from three-point range.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Here's Brunson. Towns up top. Boston grabs the miss. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
You know, their energy kicked in down the stretch, but too many mistakes overall. Just was not their night.
Now, Hart, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Bridges inside. White on him. The 15-footer. Bridges shot. Good.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
Brown outside. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's White. The three-pointer off the mark. Knicks trail by 3. And Doris a measured pace for the Celtics. Don't rush, don't turn it over, and then they get what they want.
Well, this is Joe Mazzulla's philosophy in a nutshell. Quality offense begins with taking care of the basketball first. He believes in the math, meaning he believes if you can get a good look at 3, you take it. What a wingspan on this young man. Able to get up and over defenders. Nice opportunity on the jump shot.
Brown with a screen on Bridges. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Outside, Towns. Bridges outside. Back to Towns. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
He dialed in from the jump tonight. The confidence is showing here in the first.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
New York trailing. Now here's Brunson. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Towns. And the Knicks good for 2. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Now Pritchard. Here's Keita. Brown outside. Chalk up 2 there. Brown's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
Pritchard against Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Fires from 14, and again it's New York.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Launches a 3, and there's Brunson. That's good on the assist by Anunoby.
Though there's a calmness to Jalen Brunson, there's also a competitive fire. And boy, from range, look out.
There's Brown with the 3. Great positioning on the putback. Keita's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Now here's Towns. He's coming off a 19-point game against Cleveland.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
Now here's Brown. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. There's the 3. Brown, no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Inside, here's Bridges. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. 8 points for Mikal Bridges.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
White the pass to Pritchard. Now here's Brown. Yes, that goes in. Brown's got 6. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Dusan Yabusele, he's checked in for New York. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Mikal Bridges. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Celtics. And Fernie Simons comes in for Derek White. Clarkson with the ball. Pass to Hart. To the inside. Here's Towns. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He's got 8.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Tillman, he's checked in for Sam Hauser. Now, here's Clarkson. Brunson outside. Over Pritchard. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And now a 3-point Knicks lead.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
And they double up Brown. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Now Brunson. 23 points his last outing. Hart outside. No good with the triple. Celtics trail by 3. Brown inside the line. Cans the shot from the wing. Brown's got 8 points.
I tell you, when Brown is running like that, it's hard to stop him. This guy is superb at beating defenders up the floor.
Former dunk contest champion Anthony Simons. Greg also a threat from deep.
Yeah, over half his shots coming from long range. I mean, he's not exactly a point guard or a lockdown defender, but if you need a bucket, that he can provide.
Here's Simons after Jordan Clarkson's bucket.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Yabusele kicks to Brunson. Here's Yabusele. Still scoreless. Brunson finds Yabusele. Fires from deep. Hart, no good. Celtics trail by 3. And Simons has it in the corner. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And here's Clarkson. Pass to Hart. Tillman grabs the miss.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
A nice shot by Simons.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Now, here's Clarkson. Pass to Yabusele. Here's Towns. Hart outside. Offline with his 3.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
And here is Simons. Again, Simons missing.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Clarkson outside. Back to Brunson. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Brunson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Again, Simons missing.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Hart finds Clarkson. Can't hit from in close. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for New York. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting, in particular from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
The Knicks leading by 3 on the floor for Boston. We've got Chris Boucher, Anthony Simons out there with Derek White. And it's Minot in at the 3, the small forward. Robinson misses. Celtics shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control." Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Back to you, Kevin.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Bridges for three. Rebounded by the Celtics. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That matchup falls in the middle game of this three-game trip. White the pass to Simons. Minot, good. Minot's got his first basket of the night.
And this is something Simons continues to work on. Love seeing him look to involve his teammates.
Pass to Bridges. Back to McBride. Clarkson for three. And the three ball is good. Clarkson's got his second basket of the night.
Jordan Clarkson is a professional scorer. He is ready to rise and fire on the catch.
White goes in, and White slams it in. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 5. Robinson down low. Boucher defending. And so Simons will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Tillman, guarded by Robinson. White drives in. Here's Tillman. The kick out to Simons. Buries it from three-point range. And it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. OG Anunoby's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. Number 5, the Knicks.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
For New York, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. McBride passes to Yabusele. McBride with the ball. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Knicks trail by 5. Now McBride. There's a screen by Robinson. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Austin making some changes. Brown comes in for Tillman. And it's Pritchard in for Anfernee Simons. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Boucher passes to Pritchard. Now here's Brown. Defended by Yabusele. Here's Minot. And it's off from three-point range. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Bridges. He had 16 points in the win against Cleveland.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anunoby goes back up, and he sinks the layup. Anunoby's got his first bucket in this one.
You know this about OG Anunoby. This guy's going to give you tremendous effort nightly. Really good job on the glass.
Now here's Brown. 8 points for him. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. To the left wing. Here's Minot. Kept alive by Boston. Back to White for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got 8 here in the quarter.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
McBride with the ball. Bridges finds Yabusele. Now McBride. His first shot coming late. Here's Bridges. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Celtics passing it around. Boucher sets a screen for Pritchard. Again, the Celtics good for 2. Knicks trail by 6. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, the Knicks look to go a little deeper down their bench this season. To that end, they signed veterans Jordan Clarkson and Gershon Yabusele. They fortified their reserves, and they hope it will bolster their roster for another deep playoff run.
Putting them in a good position. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Here's Minot after Mikal Bridges' bucket. And Bridges with the block.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Brown with it. Bridges covering. Brown kicks to White from downtown. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
A different look for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Gershon Yabusele. Clarkson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Now here's Brunson. He's got 7. Clarkson passes to Brunson. Clarkson dishes to Robinson. New York needs to get off a shot. Anunoby, no good. Celtics leading by 7. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Pops in the layup for 2. Pritchard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here's Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Now Anunoby. Towns kicks to Anunoby. Good on the triple. Anunoby's got 5 now.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Boy, what terrific body control. Jaylen Brown, so athletic, loves to compete, love it.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
And that one misses. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a...
Oh! Wow.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
Pass to Anunoby. Outside Robinson. Now Clarkson from the corner. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight. Now Hauser. Back to Pritchard. It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Back to Pritchard. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 9.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Knicks trail by 8. Brunson outside. Towns finds Anunoby. Outside for Robinson. Here's Towns. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Just excellent anticipation by Karl Anthony Towns. You've got to know where that ball is going to come off there.
Pritchard passes to Simons. Now Brown steps back and fires. Robinson pulls it in. Now here's Brunson. 10 points for him. Robinson a screen on Pritchard. Out to Brunson. Clarkson on the wing. Back to Brunson. Towns for 3. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. And it's Hauser in the corner. And again, Boston with the triple.
Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
Now Brunson. Outside Robinson. Back to Brunson. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
Well, this is the very definition of Jalen Brunson's game. His ability to get past defenders and create for himself or his teammates. That is nicely done.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Clarkson.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
3-pointer, Simon. And the Celtics another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Robinson a screen on Pritchard. Brunson the pass to Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 5th assist in this one. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Brown. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical.
And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie. Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
They're thinking about the shot.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Boston.
They're hitting their threes, but no guarantee that that continues. If I'm them, I'm coming out the second half.
And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Derek White has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Here's Brunson. Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Releases. And Boston with the rebound.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Pass to White. Here's Hauser. Shot clock at 6. White finds Brown. Count that bucket. Brown's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Boston.
You like how Derek White scans the floor, always aware of where the opportunities are. Nicely done.
And Hart has it in the corner. Hits it from three-point range. Hart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Pritchard, and he makes good on the layup.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And here's Brunson outside. Good, and as this goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game. White the pass to Hauser. Fires the three, and it's White missing.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Pritchard against Brunson. Brunson downhill. Tries again. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Karl Anthony Towns.
You love to work for second chance points. That's how you win on the margins. This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. At the top of the key, Towns. Hart outside. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Back to Towns. Count that one. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, this is what makes Towns so dangerous. Pick and roll, pick and pop. He can take you either way off that screen.
And the Knicks, Doris, making some aggressive moves in recent years, loading up for a title run, and they came close.
And Kevin, this after years of patience and methodical building. You give away 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges, and of course you give away Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to get Karl Anthony Towns. They haven't quite reached the summit, will they?
Pass to Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Let's go. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, OG Anunoby is so destructive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Kevin, back to you.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Brunson scanning the floor. Bridges dishes to Towns. Back to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Towns. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Jalen Brunson. Last season, he played outstanding, putting in about 26 points per, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Bridges, right side. Hart, outside. Pass to Anunoby. And Boston with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside, White. No good on the triple. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Now, Anunoby. He's covered by Brown. Towns kicks to Hart. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Brown. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Brunson with it. 15 points in the game. Right side Towns. And again, it's New York.
The problem is the defense has now allowed Karl Anthony Towns to establish the rhythm. Now you've got to double him or get it out of his hands because he's cooking right now.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Brown outside. The three. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And here's Brunson. Hart with a screen on Pritchard. Brunson the pass to Hart. And he banks in the layup. Hart's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks.
You put a difficult first half behind you, and you get busy in the second half. You love that mental toughness.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
And let's check out some of the numbers here on Karl Anthony Towns. Coming off a terrific season. And he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And looking back at last season, his complete dominance on the boards to rank number 2 overall. Absolutely remarkable.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Brunson finds Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Yabusele. He's off on that one. Celtics trail by 5. Here's White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, he is asked to do so many different things for whatever team he's on, but Derek White right now, aggressive hunting his shots.
Brunson kicks to Hart. Here's Yabusele. Hauser defending. From deep, Brunson. Brunson for 3. Likes the look and drains it.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Now here's White. 16 points for him. They set the pick. Pass to Cato. Now Hauser. And here's Brown outside. It's rebounded by Towns. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Well, you love to see Bridges keep the pressure on the defense and draw the contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Boston. Tillman comes in for Sam Hauser. And he sinks the second.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Pass to Pritchard. For the 3. The rebound by Yabusele.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Now Brunson. 18 points for him. Now Hart. Back to Brunson. Over Pritchard. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Hart. Hart's got 3 assists now in this one. Out to White. and stolen by Hart. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Einad's checked in, and it's Simons in for Pritchard. That one falls for Brunson.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Brown attacking. And that time, also a missed shot. The Knicks leading by 12. Here's Brunson, who's got 23. Hart outside, and Brunson has it in the corner. 4 on the clock. Back to Bridges. 3-pointer. Rebound, Boston. Brown outside. Cash money. Brown with the tray.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Outside, Towns. Brown against Bridges. Back to Towns. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Bridges finds Hart. Yabusele setting a screen for Hart. That one goes in. Hart's got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Here's Simons, and that's good. Lead pass to get it done. Simons has got 15.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Towns. Clarkson comes in for Yabusele. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And a change for the Celtics. Shireman's checked in. McBride with the ball. 1:10 left in the third. Here's Robinson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
86.
Celtics trail by 13. Pass to Tillman. Here's Minot. And here's Boucher. Guarded by Robinson. 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. Simons from outside. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Clarkson. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Boucher's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Minot. Guarded by Robinson. Minot can't get it to go. And here is Bridges. Here's Clarkson. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We'll return shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Anthony Simons. He's out there with White, and it's Boucher in at the center, filling out the middle. Anunoby a screen on Simons, and McBride gets it to go.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
It's good. Simons has got 9 points here in the second half.
You've got to keep track of Simons all over the floor. Give him an inch of space and he'll burn you.
Now here's Towns. Anunoby with the screen for Towns. Bangs home the trifecta. Towns has got 21 in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Knicks. Celtics passing it around. No one covering. He's got 25.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Yabusele is screen on White. Down low. Yabusele can't hit. And so Simons will bring it up for the Celtics. 8-point game. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds in the game. Towns a screen on Simon. Pass to Towns. Towns is double. Yabusele in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, when Towns is moving the basketball, guys, the floor opens up for him. The defense has now got to respect passing and scoring.
Now Clarkson. Out left to the wing. From past the arc. The shot misses.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
Pass to Minot. And Simons has it in the corner. Boston again missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
McBride passes to Towns. Back to McBride. It's good from long range. McBride's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Simons uses the glass to finish the layup. Simons has got 9 points in the quarter.
And this is what Simons does best. Once he catches fire, this guy is a tough one to put out.
Here's McBride. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, terrific work in the 2-man game. Results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
And it's Simons off the drive. The shot's good.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
The Knicks leading by 12. Now McBride. Anunoby outside. Back to McBride. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Simon. And there's another one for the Knicks.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Here's White. And he makes that one.
Soft touch by Derek White. The floater, not an easy shot, but he puts that one on target.
McBride passes to Yabusele. Here's Anunoby. From 20 feet out. Rebounded by the Celtics. Boucher's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. McBride with the ball. And Simons picks him up defensively. McBride with the ball. Lets it go from deep. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Bounce pass, Simon. Three-pointer. Gets rebounded by New York. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. McBride finds Towns. Now Anunoby. Now here's Clarkson. White covering. 5 on the clock. Yabusele passes to Clarkson. And it's Derek White with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Simons. Now McBride. Outside, Towns. And the layup falls. Towns has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
The Knicks leading by 12. Anunoby passes to McBride. Back to Anunoby. Some nice passing by New York here. Pocket 6. No good that time. Simons with the defensive effort. Here's Minot. He's guarded by Anunoby. And a guy who has a quick release and has distance to his shot. Derek White converts his chances.
You know what, Kev? There's so many things to love about Derek White. He's arguably the greatest shot-blocking guard in the league. He has a knack for making big shots, and the thing that maybe is most impressive is he gets past grenades at the end of a shot clock and has the temperament to stand in and deliver.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Hard, he's checked in for Gershon Yabusele. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. That one drops for him. Brunson's got 25 points in the game.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the three. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Here's Simon, and he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Hart kicks to Brunson. Back to Hart, a three. And Boston with the rebound. Cada's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. In the corner, it's Bridges. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Outside, White lets the three fly. A putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Brunson outside. Outside, Towns. Back to Brunson. Oh, muscling it in, Brunson.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
Down low, gets it to go.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Outside, Towns. The long shot, no good. Celtics trail by 8. He gets it to go.
And while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that one.
Brunson outside. Anunoby outside. Mikal Bridges. And he hits from 17.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Cleared away by Hart. New York leading by 8. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Towns.
Well, beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
First team foul. Karl Anthony Towns at the line.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And this guy is exceptional from the charity stripe. You want a guy like Karl Anthony Towns who can knock these down as a big.
1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Brunson. Now Anunoby. Now Hart. Puts it up from 7. Not gonna go. Celtics trail by 10. White outside. And he does not hit.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for New York.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this win?
I mean, it was big. For a team that shoots threes like they do, it's about continuing to just keep playing hard and find ways to win, and we found a way to win tonight.
It's all about finding a way. Thanks, Kat.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.